What's up, babies? I'm here 25 here with my ban list predictions and discussions of what I think should be on the ban list and what will be hit or not be hit on the ban list. So don't take anything personal from what I say, except one deck. You know who you are already. If you already know, you're a smart person. If you don't, ooh, you're not gonna like me at the video. Um, First things first. BLS. No, don't ban it. It's good at one. This card does not. This card does a lot of work in the format, but it's very easy to get rid of. You know, you can bottomless, deep prison, mirror force, torrential, warning, judgment. You can do a lot of stuff to not let BLS hit the field. And you feel like, oh, after judgment of BLS, it's so pricey. No, you would judgment something else anyway because, you know, if you're trying to make sure your opponent doesn't get too much advantage, you judgment it. You do whatever it takes to get rid of that card. So yeah, BLS not gonna get hit by the ban in my opinion because that card's manageable. It is game winning. No, it's game changing. I'm sorry, it's game changing, but not game winning. Because if that card hits the field, doesn't mean you automatically win the game. It just means you got BLS on the field, and that means you have a monster, and you may have an advantage depending. Next up, Dragonfly. One. That card needs to be limited. The reason I say this and believe in this so much is because the loop of injectors is just based on Dragonfly. Because you could say, oh, Hornet is the powerful card. It is, but it's only because it can get equipped. If you put Dragonfly to 1, here's what's going to happen. Okay, summon Dragonfly. You just want to expect to pop one of your cards. There's Summon Centipede. Centipede's effect. So pop one of your other cards. Not Dragonfly. Pretty much it. Because that means they can't loop you the next turn and do the same thing again. They can only do it once. So they have to make that play very, very strategically. Because if it's just, you know, like, if they just can't open Dragonfly and hope for the best, no. Because then you'll have Vader and then you're just like, I'm done. Because the thing is going to get sent to the grave as soon as you can. So, yeah. Next up, a card that I believe should be banned in this upcoming format is Future Fusion. Because, you know, we already have heroes coming out with their new Shadow Hero, Squardio. I personally called it the Darkness when it first came out anyway, because I couldn't spell its name. But yeah, Future Fusion needs to be banned, because dragons, especially Chaos Dragons, is just killing us every time they open Future Fusion. Open up the nut, basically. Like, open up Future Fusion, GG, fuck my life. That card is so strong in that deck, because, you know, they send any dragons they need, you know, and pretty much it's red MD, like Pulsar, eat face. That's all you can do. That's all you can do, and it's all you can hope for. Yeah. Next up, card I think should also be limited. Super Poly. If not limited, semi-limited, because again, with the Dark Hero coming out, nothing is safe. Every attribute is you know, able to be Super Poly. You know, wind-ups, Super Poly from day one. Injectors. They are now fair game for heroes. Like, oh, you're gonna summon that? Ah, Super Poly. So if you put Super Poly to 1, you know, it's gonna make their plays a lot more, you know, skillful. Like, hey, can I Super Poly now? Should I Super Poly now? Like, okay, they summoned Wind Up. If they summon Injector or Dragonfly, oh no, they're gonna do the little pop thing. Super Poly with my Stratos or whatever's in the field, and just, you know, go the nuts, and, you know, they don't get their play, and it's gonna be more strategic instead of, like, you know, just super polying whenever you feel like. You know, putting that super poly at 1 or 2 will make it a very more strategic kind of play. Another card that I think should just not be limited at all or semi-limited anymore, Italy. I'm not saying that just because I'm a psychic guy. I'm saying that because psychics do nothing in the meta. You know, I'm competitive with my psychic deck, but I'm barely competitive just because lately, you know, I've been falling off the bandwagon. You know, I tried splashing tour guides and everything in my deck to make this deck more competitive. It worked for a while, but then, you know, I don't know, it just didn't work out anymore. So I'm just probably saying like E-Tell 3 will do nothing. You know, if you play tour guides, you know why E-Tell is so good, because tour guide they better after the E-Tell, you still get an Exceed or a Synchro whenever you want. And if you saw my Intel deck profile, you know, oh, I can Exceed or Synchro whenever at command when I need to. Another card that I think should be limited is Levier. Levier, who not many people play more than one Levier, But in that Dino Rabbit case where they have, that second Levier, like, oh, Levier, let me go again for more Dolkos and Logias and other stuff that's not fun for you to play. Because honestly, Levier at one would be fair. It's already fair already as it is, because most people only have one, or if you spring for two, then you must know what you're doing. But just to be fair for the game, put it at one. Um, Another card that I think should be limited, Zen mains. I know who I think Zen mains at one is fair because, like, you should most people can only afford one right now until the reprint. But even then, why would you want to clog up your extra deck with Zen mains or multiple Zen mains? Because Zen mains at one is good. The card stalls for time, and you always get good play out of it. Another card I think that should just be taken off the list of being as they're unlimited. Tengu. Put Tengu back at 3. Tengu back at 3 does nothing now. You can overlay with Tengu, he won't get his effect. You can mind control, overlay with Tengu, he doesn't get his effect. Most people don't synchro anymore, so Tengu at 3 does nothing. I'm pretty sure the OCG would love it because they're gonna be like, oh my god, we can finally play Tengu like the way the TCG kids have been playing it for like over a year, for the past couple formats. But yeah, Tengu at 3, BLS, no ban, Dragonfly limit, Wind Up limit, limit, Future Fusion to 1, Super Poly to 1 or semi, Italy unlimited, Levier limited, Zen mains limited. That is my ban list predictions, or what I would like to see in the ban list. Um, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them down in the description bar, or PM me if you'd like to get into a more detailed description. If you want to post a little rant video like how I have terrible predictions, okay, leave them down below. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'm here 25, signing out.